Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kessie, and in today's video I have a setup with me for my currently journal. But before I do, I want to do a quick flip through of my January reading, watching, and listening pages. These pages were created in a video that I'm going to leave link here on top of here, or whatever you want to call it. Listen, it's going to be there. If you want to watch it, I will appreciate it. And let's just get to this video. Before I start setting up my pages, I like to go ahead and do some swatches of some of my super tip markers. Coming into this spread, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I think I say this month after month, but trust me, I have no idea. I just know that I need 3 colors. I'm just looking for the 3 that look the best together. And once I have those colors, I'm going to just incorporate it in my pages, and then I'm gonna add some stamping. And in this pages, I decided to look for stamps that were ink that were the same color or similar to my super tips markers. I'm going to leave linked down below the materials that I'm using. Okay, let's get these pages together. I'm going to do a border around my pages, and you're going to ask why. Well, the reason is because I like it, and I think it looks kind of nice just to mark my pages. And I'm going to do this color. I try to alternate my colors from page to pages. So I'm going to set up 3 spreads, and each spread is going to be 2 pages. So this first 2 pages I'm setting up over here is for the books that I read in February. And the setup is usually the same month after month, meaning that the first 2 pages are for reading, the second 2 pages for watching, and then the last 2 pages are for the things that I was listening. And many times I add a page for my month in review if something big happened that month or something that I just want to document. So these 2 pages, like I said, these first 2 pages are for the books that I was reading in February. I wanted to do something different, and let me tell you, every time I say that, I regret it, because why am I doing this to myself? But you know what? It doesn't hurt to try new things. I say it. Try new things, be creative. And here I am trying new things, and sometimes it's a hit, and sometimes I wonder what I did. So this is one of those that I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I just knew that I wanted to use this frame that came in a Haiti swap stamp set that I bought, and I'm just going to do random stamps of the square. And then I thought I'm going to add this stamp that says good stuff and just add it to my page. And then after I put it down, I noticed that it was too bold for the fine lines that I was using. So I'm going to leave it, and then once I'm ready to do my journaling and put down the covers of my books, maybe I'll change it. We'll see how it goes, how the flow goes once I put the picture of the covers down. Okay, so on this page is my reading tracker. I'm thinking that I'm going just to leave it, and then the space on the bottom, I usually write either a quote or a thought that has to do about books. And I put this tracker, and the idea at the beginning was to highlight every box for the days that I read, but because I'm reading every single day, I usually don't highlight it. I just put on the bottom something like read every day, so I mark that as a month that it was complete. And then I'm just going to put, like I said, because it's a calendar, the numbers 1 through 29. I don't do a calendar per se from Monday through Monday through Sunday, I just do the dates 1 through 29 for February. Okay, let's do this next 2 pages. These pages are for the things that I was watching, and because this is where when I'm sitting down to do my journaling, the bulk of my journaling comes here. So I want to leave as much blank space as I can, because the pictures that I put for the movies and series that I was watching and then my journaling is going to take a lot of space. I am using a basics notebook from Archer and Olive. So this notebook is not as big, and I just don't have a lot of space to add, all the embellishments, post-its, and stickers. So I love to leave these 2 pages as blank as I can. I'm going to add some little embellishments. I love doing this dots thing with my markers. I try to incorporate the dots in everything I do. I don't know why. I just love dots. Okay, so once I have kind of an idea of what the pages is going to look like, I'm going to add some elements from the first 2 spreads, kind of to make everything look cohesive. I want this unified look between my pages. So when I look at it, I know, oh, this is from this month, because the colors and the stamps are very similar. Now, moving on to my last page or spread, this is for the things that I'm currently listening to in 2024 for February. And you see me here that I am switching the super tip markers that I'm using to mark my pages, the marking around the page, and the little boxes, I'm switching between these 3 colors. Like I said, this setup is very simple, and it's just another way for you to get inspired. I know that sometimes we look at different journals and we see this beautiful Picasso-like creations, and it could be a little intimidating. So I hope that you can see just a real journal set up from someone who is not artistic like that, with the drawings and just using simple things to make a simple design. Because once I put down my journaling and I put down the covers of the pictures of the books and movies that I'm watching, that is what's going to bring these pages to life. And not to poop nobody's party about their journaling skills, because some of us are very artistic, others we're just starting. Just get inspired by those beautiful creations, and continue to practice and make things that make you happy. This simple journaling pages makes me happy, is for that person that is just a beginner and is looking to do something with their creativity. And I hope that you can find your inspiration there. I'm learning, and I just want you to know that it is never too late to start creating new things that make you happy, and I encourage you to start today. Thank you so much for watching. These are my pages. If you want to see how I journal in them, subscribe, stick around, let's be friends, and let's continue to grow together in this journaling journey. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.